Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Dr. Stone Season 4, Episode 4. So, last time, we had more people, apparently. I expressed my concerns with me not being super excited about having another group of people that we have to fight against. I kind of looked forward to, having... Like, I liked the stuff where we fought our own people, and then we fought new people, that were still like primitive because of how they were, and now we're fighting people from probably our time that broke out and have some knowledge of technology and seems to have rebuilt it in some sense to in some ways a higher degree than we have, but maybe it's just a different degree, right? Maybe they put more focus into weapons than they did infrastructure like we did. So either way, they have like a crazy machine gun. We have that crazy like mask thing that guy was wearing. It seems like they have cigarettes. So they might be growing like tobacco and stuff like that, unless it's just like not actually a tobacco cigarette and it's like a maybe they used to smoke and it's a way they like cope with not having it is by like I've heard of people that have cigarettes and they like keep them and they like put them in their mouth every now and then, but they don't light them just as like a ritual thing since they quit. But yeah, anyway, we'll have to see. My judgment. I want to wait before I judge the show too harshly. But I am kind of sick of the whole like find a new area, fight people for a while plot. But yeah, let's jump into this, and we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. So we're backing off, recouping after being shot at. Yeah. Of course, America would focus guns first. A teeny bit. Hmm. Yeah. They came out guns blazing. It is interesting that you see new people and you instantly shoot at them. Oh. Oh no, above! No way they have helicopters. She's not looking up, is she? What? Is it a jet? Sounds like a damn jet engine. What? It's a biplane. It's not a jet. Oh my god, it's tricked out. Damn. Okay. Well, shit. That's pretty crazy. I wonder what pushed these people to work so hard on. I mean, the plane could be used for scouting and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be like a weapon, but they seem to have purposefully made a machine gun. I wonder what pushed them to work on that, because if you don't have a threat, usually your first goal isn't getting a machine gun, right? If you think everyone else in the world is stone, I mean, unless you're prepping for the possibility that you're not the only one to break out. I don't know. Interesting. I am curious. I wanna, like, I wanna sit down and talk to these people. Dr. X, okay. Either that's the name they're giving the person, or that's their actual name and we managed to talk to them. Yeah. Waving hi. Yeah, that's a bit ominous. Damn. Okay. Are they headed back to their ship? Is that a good idea? If so, damn, they got low. Nope, nope, they definitely light it. It does seem like some form of tobacco. Jeez. Okay, so the plane itself doesn't have guns, seemingly. Is that just their gun that they used before? Jeez. Man, maybe that is a mounted gun on there, okay. Seemed to have had a lot more force than before. It, like, either tipped their boat or because they turned, the boat tipped, I'm not sure. Oh, he got scraped. Oh, it's not even him that got hurt. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, they really are. Oh, alright, Senku. Let's do some math. Oh, shit! Just some quick science. Kirasame. Oh, she's good at throwing, right? Alright. She needs a rope attached to it. Oh my god, who's she standing on? Okay, she's twisting it, that's why. Oh. Oh, stalling the engine. Nice. Yeah, they crashed. Damn. Oh, look at Kirasame. That was adorable. Okay. Oh, communicating? Or are they talking from within that? Yeah, no, talking to someone. hmm Yeah, so I'm guessing that person in the opening is their scientist, right? It only makes sense. What? What? Hmm. Go talk to the person? Nope. Man, she just jumps all over the place. That drop is ours. Yeah, we're gonna take the plane. Taiju just. Oh my god, Taiju, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is so goofy. uh, nice. Ah, what is it? Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. True. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. If they can team up with them, that could be the start of Corn City. I don't know why they're so gun happy, but I wonder if they've been assaulted by Y-Man and this is why they've been shooting people, maybe? Maybe they think these people are Y-Man's forces or something like that, and that's why they just instantly fire. But they seem surprised that they have, like, a scientist aboard. You would think if someone knows a Y-Man, they would know that they're sciency. I guess doesn't mean they send someone sciency to offense. Usually the scientists stay behind in, like, the labs and stuff, so maybe that's why. Whatever. I'll talk about it more in discussion. But we're just kind of tracking right now anyway. Are you getting tired again? Oh. Oh, they're following fake prints? Maybe. You do need a mentalist. Hmm. Alright, good. Let's see through it. Hmm. That's an interesting way to put it. Oh, flowers. So is he following, like, the real prince and not the fake ones? Why the flower? Or is he... Are they just staying back? Alright. Jeez, such a big gun. Oh, so they understand Japanese? Hmm, picked up on that quick. Hmm. Master Samurai. Okay. Gen's gonna get the lowdown. This is probably best case. They're gonna have the flower petals to lure them. Yeah, so the flower petals were just, hey, follow me, but stay behind. Is he still leaving petals? Or maybe it doesn't matter at this point. Okay, let's see what their place looks like. Oh, nice, the water. Oh, cool. Look at that field. That's a lot of corn. It looks like they have, like, decent-sized buildings. Is that what I saw? It's really hard to tell from that distance. The corn. Oh my god, they got tractors! Yeah. Wow. Cows. That's awesome. It's even paved and everything. Yep. It looks paved anyway. Unless it's like stone like they're walking on. Yeah, look at that. It looked like a big building. Damn. They definitely got some infrastructure. Huh. No. It reminds me of like a telescope place, like Like an atrium. I don't know if that's the right word. Zeno. Yep. Ah. So he's older. Uh, Cleanliness. Oh. It has wires in it, doesn't it? What's with those things on his hands? Seems like such an inconvenience. Yeah. Stanley Snyder. So is Gen speaking English? Or are they speaking Japanese? A lie a lie detector, isn't it? Yeah. Does Gen know how to beat a polygraph? Yeah. I feel like a mentalist would know how to beat it. Oh my god. Well, that's actually the truth. That's not the truth. Ooh. Hmm. The whole damn cornfield and all. I mean, giving his name isn't gonna hurt too much. Oh shit! This is exhilarating! Oh boy. Okay. Nice. That's funny. Okay. No, that was good. I mean, like I said, I just I want to learn more about these people. I really do. Because, like, I just, I'm curious how long ago they broke out. Like, obviously, they could have just put their efforts into more of the infrastructure, whereas Senku had the desire to travel, right? They also might have been broken out a little bit longer. And I mean, Gen made the comparison that this guy's an adult, a proper scientist, not just Senku, who started off as a like I think Senku's older now because of the time that's passed, but Senku started off as like a high school student. And yes, he knows a lot, but maybe this guy is just better. But but yeah, I'm curious if like I don't know, I guess I'm just curious of these guys' journey. But that's it guys for episode 4. So, yeah, I'm really curious on this guy's journey, right? And learning about like if like could Senku have acquired all of this if Senku focused on staying in one area? Like he already did like the wheat farming and everything, but he never got to the level of like tractors and stuff. But I'm sure he would have been able to get there if instead of spending a year to make a ship, right? If he just focused on the area that they were at, but we obviously had different goals. So but I also really want to see like when we finally sit down, because I feel like there's going to be a moment where we sit down and explain to him our objectives, right? Like, do they know about the guy on, or whatever it is on the moon that threatens to re-stone the whole planet? And if they hear about that, I don't know if we have a way to prove it. I'm not quite sure on that note, but you know, because at the moment they'd have to take us at our word, and they might not believe that. So unless like some of those audio transmissions are still coming through, like some of them were on a loop playing over and over, right? If they're still coming through, or if they find like a way to trigger the Y-Man's messages or whatnot, I don't know. It'll be interesting. And with everything that they have in the radio technology they already have, maybe they haven't expanded their range far enough. I'm surprised that they haven't heard anything, or maybe they're already aware of Y-Man, you know? So, I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But I think that's where I'm mostly interested in these people. I don't necessarily care so much about, like, the how are we gonna beat these guys. So, especially with, like, such limited stuff in the world, or limited people in the world and everything, I think having another doctor, you know, and he's being built up as kind of ominous, you know? Like, they immediately started shooting when the fighting started. They took Gen and immediately put him in a lie detector test, which I guess that makes sense, you know, when you're trying to get the truth out of people. That one isn't as harmful as just immediately shooting people, right? So I'm curious why they shoot right out the gate. I talked about this a little bit during the reaction and during the opening and stuff like that. Like, did something happen where they just like they feel the need to attack anyone who comes across them? Is there more people? They also said their first guess, right? I think they said that word for word. They said their first guess in the stone world or whatever. I don't think they said stone world, but it was right when they walked in, right? Before putting them. Yo, Zeno. I knew I'd find you here. Good news. The new world has its first guest. So to me, that means that they haven't had any outsiders yet. But they're so gun-happy to shoot whoever they see first, which is just interesting. Like, I guess you could say that our characters have weapons and stuff like that, so they were just trying to do a preemptive strike, thinking, and maybe they just thought our characters were coming here to attack them. I'm not sure. But, I mean, it's just crazy you see people, you're the first people you see in the new world, you know, and you're not, like, shocked that you see people, you just instantly shoot at them. I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get explanations and answers, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. So they had a plane. That was crazy, and Senku just immediately is like, I want it. So they go and they take it down. Props to Senku, very smart there, quick thinking. while it's flying over, had Kirisame, who is experienced with throwing things, throw a vial up there of a chemical that is harmless to people. So he managed to make it so it won't hurt the pilot, which could hurt negotiation talks if you hurt one of their people, you know. And then also subdue the plane, found where it crashed, and they're like, oh, they're not here anymore. That's too bad. And Senku's like, no, that's perfect. Take the plane. And frickin' Taiju just cuts down a massive tree, and they just stick a giant tree trunk in the woods. You know, it is like, it is funny how like superhuman these characters are sometimes, you know? And it's like, I have fun with that aspect of the show, and I've accepted it at this point. But one, like, the fact that they cut down a tree that quickly, that big, into pieces, they got the plane up on top of it, they got it in the water, you know, doesn't matter what order, maybe they got it in the water first and then got the plane on it. But all that without any kind of, like, heavy machinery, you know, and stuff like that. It's just, it's wild. I figured I'd address it just because, but yeah. Anyway, so we have Zeno, the doctor, and we have Stanley Snyder, a soldier, or former soldier, still soldier, whatever. So yeah, I'm really curious to see like how many more people do they have. We did see the one guy on the tractor. Did he seem just like a normal old farmer? Like, cause we have like Stanley who looks pretty like crazy, and then we have Zeno who looks pretty crazy. But how did the person on the tractor look? Were they very over the top as well? Um, it would have been, was it before or after we found the cornfield? Okay, here's the tractor. Okay, I mean, it's hard to tell, the guy's like kind of out of focus and stuff, but he looks like fairly normal. Has the same kind of like weird, like almost like it's made from like the corn like stalks or something like that, like a thing that goes over the shoulders. It's almost like a shawl sort of thing that Stanley was wearing. But but yeah, that's pretty cool. Um I'm, like I said, I'm more excited to learn about their infrastructure, their people, their like when they broke out, their progress and things like that, and like getting to the point where we work together, because I feel like that the good thing is I have faith that since this is the final season, that we're gonna move through this pretty quickly. So yeah. I don't know that I really have much more. I like the whole like mentalist thing of Gen figuring out that it was being lured into a trap and then ended up going ahead alone, leaving flower petals behind. So that way, you know, I don't know if they're still following or not. Like, did they follow far enough to see where the compound was, and then maybe they're gonna go back to report to Senku? But Gen got brought in alone, just was like, hey, look, I'm a magician and all that, and they felt safe enough bringing him back here. And now he's trying to be an inside man. Now it seems like his confidence wavered pretty quickly there. Um, I don't even know what made his confidence go from like right when he's like, I'm gonna be an inside man, you know, and then like all of a sudden he started like having like that ghost vision and like freaking out. What was it? So right here, I'm gonna go ahead and work undercover, Senku. Want to acquire this whole thing? Like, he's so confident here. The entire revival fluid factory. That's not what he's the whole damn cornfield and all. He's not talking, he's not trying to say that what they have, that like castle thing, or like like all the industrial stuff here, that's not them like saying it's like a revival factory, right? I think he's saying like Senku needs the cornfield to make a revival factory, I think is what he means there. But anyway, let's continue. Because he was like all confident, and then they say, so all we need to do is take down this so-called science leader. Yeah, and then they asked the name. So I guess did he not expect they'd say we just need to take down the science leader? Like, why did Gen go from like confident to like freaking out, right? I don't know. But anyway. Seems like he lost a lot of confidence there, but then gave Taiju's name, so that's gonna be pretty funny. I wonder how that's gonna go. Like, how's that gonna play into it? Like, are they gonna round up our people and be like, we need Taiju now? Well, we need Dr. Taiju now, and Taiju's gonna be like, what? I don't know. I wonder how that's gonna come into play as them thinking that Taiju's a scientist. But I guess we'll find out in the next episode. So yeah, but really cool that they even have cows and stuff going too. So they have dairy and I mean presumably if they breed enough of them. We only saw 3. I don't know how many that they have and stuff like that. But one cow can feed a like. I wonder how many people one cow could feed for like how long, Like, I feel like a cow could feed a lot of people. How many people can you feed with one cow and for how long? I don't know if this is a good question to ask. The number of people a cow can feed depends on how much beef each person eats and the size of the cow. For example, a 500-pound cow can feed 1.4 people for a year if each person eats 8 ounces of beef per day. Okay. So, essentially, like, let's just assume that 8 ounces of beef per day, right? Like, let's assume we go with that, and they get 500-pound cows on average. So 1.4 people, so they need like a few cows a year, right? I don't really know enough about farming to know. Really, like looking up that number was kind of useless actually, because I don't really necessarily know like how many cows can you breed in a year. I mean, obviously it depends on how many you start with and everything. Like if you only have 5 cows, you might only be able to get like 2 cows a year or something like that. But if you have 50 cows, you're gonna get a lot more. So, but anyway, yeah. But they could be eating some of them. Or they could just be using them for milk. I'm not sure. But yeah, really cool regardless. And they definitely have a really good thing going here. And this is very, as long as we can make allies with them, they could be the corn city, and it could be a start to like a trade relationship where, hey, we stop by and get corn every now and then, and we'll bring you stuff from the other cities that we're going to be working on too, and we can supply you with revival fluid too if you want to expand your people and everything. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. Links in the description below should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.